Good day, my name is Cadet Muli. We are the Group 4 and we're here to present to you blind pilotage. So, for the members, we have Las Piñas Romandale, Lim Adrian Gabriel, Montebon Ralph Lawrence, Montefalcon Lord Cedrin, and Muli Ian. Blind pilotage. Blind pilotage means the navigation of the ship through restricted waters in low visibility, with little or no recourse to the visual observation of objects outside the ship. The principal non-visual aid to navigation that enables this to be done is high-definition warning surface radar. But all available non-visual aids are employed. The organization to achieve this is called the Blind Pilotage Organization, comprising a BP team led by a BP officer. Assessment of risk involved in a blind pilotage passage. Although normally the accuracy of blind pilotage is such that a ship can be taken to an open anchorage and anchored within 50 yards of the desired place. The degree of risk involved, particularly in restricted waters, must be carefully assessed. Congestion, due to other shipping, the consequences of a failure of radar or other vital aids once the ship has been committed to her passage, and the number of and quality of fixing marks must be taken into account.
Hello, sir. I'm Lord Cedrin Montefalcon, and I will be continuing the report, and I'll be discussing the parallel index technique. Uh, the key to a blind pilotage is the principle of the parallel index. The running of a parallel index provides a real-time information on the ship's lateral position relative to the planned track. On the chart, you can see in Figure 1 that a line is drawn from the edge of a radar conspicuous object. So you can see here in the first image, this is the chart, and the image B is the radar display. So we can see that there is a parallel line drawn here. Next is the perpendicular distance or cross index range from the object to the track is then measured. The range strobe on the radar is then set to this range, and a solid China graph line drawn on the display parallel to the planned course on a scale appropriate to the range in use. And positions 1, 2, and 3 on the chart and radar display show the ship on track at various instances up to the time that the island is abeam to the starboard. And my next group mate will be continuing this report, sir.
So, good morning, sir. Good morning, classmates. I'm here to continue the discussion of Cadet Montefalcon, which is a parallel index technique. So, position 4 and 5 show the ship of track to port. So, its exact distance of track can be measured by dividers from the radar echo of the island to the nearest point of radar clearing ranges, which is similarly drawn at the maximum or minimum distances from the radar conspicuous objects to keep the ship clear of dangers. So its line is drawn by a broken line. And next slide. What is blind pilotage? So first is navigating the vessel in restricted visibility. And the second one is the principle of non-visual aid to navigation is the ship's radar. And lastly, other non-visual aids are also employed: AIS, echo sounder, and ROTI.
Good day everyone, I'm Cadet Las Piñas Romandel. So this is continuation of what is blind pilotage. So first, the degree of risk involved in restricted water must be carefully assessed prior to entering. Bridge watches may be doubled up and watch level upgraded. So, able to update restricted water, the potential risk must be truly analyzed. Watch capability can be upgraded and bridge watches can be checked up. So, second is congestion due to other shipping should be considered. Both rudders or ARPA should be operational. So, congestion caused through other shipments should be taken into account. Both rudders and ARPA should be fully operational. Then, third is consequences of failure of rudder or other vital aids should be considered and risk assessment should be done. So, the consequence of failure of rudder or other critical aids should be assessed as well as risk assessment be, will be made.
Another factor to consider in blind pilotage is that the availability of navigational aids which can be used in restricted visibility must be taken into account. These include raccoons, AIS buoys or stations, VTS, and etc. It is always important to make use of all possible means of navigational aids in restricted visibility to ensure the safety of the crew and the vessel. Another factor to consider is that parallel indexing can be used as a powerful tool for position monitoring and execution of passage. Next is draw one set of parallel index lines ahead of those in use. Last factor to consider is that plan the passage so as to steer a course to pass a given distance off a radar conspicuous point, alter course of a navigational mark or point of land.